Welcome to This Week Inside Sim Racing. I'm Sean Cole with my good buddy,
Darren Ganji.
And This Week Inside Sim Racing is brought to you by iRacing.com, where you can get started for only $12, and that gets you 3 months of racing. Click on the banner at our website and start your iRacing career now. So first up on today's show is, well, we've got confirmation that we're going to have Forza Motorsport 5. We're going to have the Thrustmaster TX wheel, the 458 Italia wheel.
Yep.
But
we don't have an Xbox One yet.
we don't even know how we're going to get an Xbox One.
No, we didn't pre-order one. I guess I didn't. Did you think about it?
I didn't think you'd have to. It seems so ridiculous.
Well, and then on top of that, I was kind of hoping Microsoft would hook us up, but that just isn't going to happen. They ain't doing it. It'd be cool. It'd be great. But so anyway, we're without an Xbox One at this moment.
Yeah. So we get the rare opportunity of going out in the middle of the night and waiting in line to get our first hands on an Xbox One.
If that happens, unless something else happens between now and then, or maybe somebody out there wants to sell us their pre-order, we'll make it worth your while.
So we're in Spokane, Washington. If you're nearby.
Yeah, we will pay for whatever you paid for your pre-order. That's if we can't get one. Because if we can get one, all bets are off. But we will pay for your pre-order, and Thrustmaster has now offered to help us out by putting up a brand new TX1 458 Italia wheel and pedal set to the person that allows us to buy their pre-order. On top of that, we're gonna give you something to mount that TX1 to. We got like 5 different chassis here, and we'll let you pick which one. We've got a couple GT Omegas, we've got a race room chassis. We will let you pick one of those seats to take home for free.
And then you're going to be here with us, so you can try out Forza Motorsport. You can try out the Thrustmaster wheel.
On your pre-ordered box.
Some pizza and have a good time.
Yeah, we'll pop for pizza. But the thing is, we need that box to keep it, to be able to continue to do testing and reviewing with both those items, the Forza 5 and the wheels. So get in touch with me, Darren at InsideSimRacing.tv for your chance at taking home a new Thrustmaster TX1 set and a chassis. Next up, Assetto Corsa. Out last week, early access build. We talked about it, it was gonna be out. It is now out, early access. About 11 cars, 5 tracks. Man, there are so many videos out there now, it's not even funny.
Yeah, they're just cranking them out. The whole community's cranking out videos.
Yeah, they sure are. Empty Box has one out. Radical, or 1 or 2. Radicals have done some videos, comparison videos. So lots of first looks at Assetto Corsa if you didn't decide to check it out. And what's cool about it is it to an extent I don't think it's worth it right now for $40. Give it a few weeks. Mm-hmm. They're gonna be coming out with patches and updates, more cars and stuff every 2 weeks or so. So
right.
At least that's what they planned.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
What do you think so far?
I think it's everything everyone expected. You've got great graphics, you got great physics, a great drivable sim. It's a little light on content coming out of the gates, but like you said, every 2 weeks there should be more stuff coming along.
Some effects were missing in the force feedback, but I think they're going to be working on those. Along with a lot, there's a lot of features missing. No multiplayer, no AI.
Yeah.
And all of that's grayed out or coming soon.
Yeah, but I think that shows the trend of the current PC titles, which is that they're going to have continuing support through their development, so maybe they're never going to be considered done. And this looks like one of those kind of titles.
Well, and in our industry, that's actually a good thing, in my opinion. With the shelf life of a lot of these titles, people are still playing Grand Prix Legends.
Right.
People are still playing NASCAR 2003.
Yeah.
Running in leagues.
Yeah.
And that ended up being a moddable title. R-Factor.
Yeah.
They supported it with some patches. It still has a lot of life left. There's still people making mods for that title. So that's kind of the route that these guys are going, and I know they wanted to get something out, I'm sure, before Christmas.
Well, I think that's the important thing.
They're way overdue.
It's out.
It was due last year at this time, so great to see it's out, and we're going to have lots more coverage here on the show. I'm not going to do a full review till it's done, and that's, when they say we're out of early access, that's when we're going to, we'll do our full review. So for now, we're going to have lots of content, maybe some Test Drive Tuesday. Check out our new segment. We'll do some of those maybe in the future, but lots of videos out there.
Absolutely. Next up on the show is an article that we featured on our site, and that was the Stig made an appearance at Slightly Mad Studios. More than an appearance, too. The appearance was with the article or the videos showed, but it's really about his relationship with them and doing some testing for them.
Yeah, and it's not actually the current Stig, because we don't know who the current Stig is. This is the
You can't call it the Stig. There's like a bunch of Stigs.
Yeah. So he was a Stig, and came out and told the public that he was, and actually former race car driver Ben Collins. And yeah, it was really cool to listen to him offer his input. And he's been doing it for a while as a consultant, along with Nicholas Hamilton. But yeah, and people were actually complaining in their last week's show, why are you pointing us to your website to read stuff? Well, this is a case of, this isn't something we want you to go check out and read. We have the video posted on our site. We have the link to our, in our description here. Go check out the full video of Ben Collins. It's a really cool thing to check out. So, more of that from the Project Cars Camp. Again, we talked about it last week. They're not going to be released until end of 2014. If you opted in and help them support that title, you're in now, but you're locked out. You can't get in now.
Right. So it's just a select group there.
Yep. Or the people that bought in, pretty much. Next up on the show, iRacing Pro Race of Champions is back, December 12th. Third year it's going to be. I actually helped broadcast the last two. So
are you in the booth this year?
Not that I know of. No one's asked me yet, so I guess they don't need me this year.
I don't want to be in the booth. You know why?
I want to watch.
I want to watch. This is one of my favorite things in all of sim racing, to watch as a viewer, and just getting to see some pro-named guys that you see on the weekends, or maybe there's some up-and-coming guys, so if you don't know their name, you're going to know them in a few years, and getting to see them do what we do and love so much.
I don't even know who's going to be running this year. They haven't confirmed any names, but again, it's going to be December 12th. Broadcast live on iRacing.com. 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The opener is going to feature the Chevy Impala and Ford Mustangs that run in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. And they're going to go 25 laps under the lights at Iowa Speedway.
And then they're going to switch gears and go to the road side of things. They're going to run the McLaren MP412C, and they're going to run it on the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Oh, gosh. Montreal. How about that? We're going to call it Montreal.
You like how I slipped it over to you to take that name?
Oh, it's... Hammer away, guys. I know it's coming.
I think you said it right, so we're good. So yeah, check out that broadcast December 12th. And the last two have been a lot of fun to watch. And in addition to bragging rights, there's going to be money at stake. iRacing is going to make a $2,500 contribution to the favorite charity of the winner, the overall winner. So check it out, 8 p.m. Eastern, Thursday, December 12th, iRacing.com. All right, so we're going a little long here. We were hoping to talk about a little bit more, but we're going to tell you F1 2013. We've been talking about our review is coming. Well, it's probably not. At least not the video review. We had a lot of technical difficulties with video problems.
We filmed the review twice.
And we just felt that it's not innovative enough to devote our resources to it. With so many things coming right now, it just wasn't worth it for us to devote the time to it. It's a great title. And nothing against Codemasters and what they've done with it, but again, it's the fourth generation. It's been from 2010 to this version, the 2013 version. Again, we're going to go fully in depth. I'm going to do a test drive Tuesday coming up this week, where I talk about it. Some of my experiences. I may run a short race or maybe a long race. I don't know. I'm going to do something for that, along with my fully in-depth written review. So, not going to do what we've done in the past. With the 20-30 minute show on F1, it's just going to be a short, but if you want to read in depth, we're going to have all of our, some comments from Sean.
I was just going to say, I think in the end, it's still the same amount of information. We're just not going to have that full-blown edited video review, but you're going to have everything you would have known from us anyway.
And lots of videos. We've already got videos out on our other channel of us driving for F1 2013. So,
and let's face it, for the most part, it would be pretty redundant. Like you said, they haven't really made huge leaps and bounds. This is sort of like just a continuation of where the series is going.
And the PS3 and the Xbox 360 versions. If it was a next gen, that would have been a different story if it was on the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4, which, by the way, we are not getting a PlayStation 4 at launch, which is launching by the time you watch this. No racing titles for us to. I think the Crew might be on it, but nah, we're gonna wait on the PS4. And that's pretty much gonna wrap it up. Hopefully you like our new format. If you don't, let us know. If you do, let us know. We definitely like to hear your comments. Anything else before we go?
No, but we are gonna keep mixing it up with this show. So next show we should have a new Sim Rig of the Month or Sim Rig of the Week. I don't know what you want to call it.
We'll do a monthly. We'll do a Sim Rig of the Month.
Yeah. So and we're gonna always change it. Also, I think we want to really get your opinion out there. So all the topics we've talked about today, everything we've covered on the show, we're looking for good thought from the community so we can bring it up on this show when we're talking about what we've done.
Yep. Visit us at our website, isrtv.com. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. For Sean Cole, I'm Darren Ganji. We'll see you guys next time.